everyone, myself Purva Joshi. Today we are going to study a topic named expansion. So let's start with the example. We have log x minus y square plus sin x into x square plus 2x. Okay, so we need to multiply these two brackets. So first take log x and multiply it with x square and 2x. Okay, so what you will get x square log x plus 2x log x. Okay, then we will take minus y square and we will multiply it with x square and 2x. Okay, so it will give you minus x square y square plus 2x y square, and at last take this sin x and multiply with this two term. Okay, so it will give you x square sin x plus 2x sin x, right? So this is the expansion of these two brackets. Now let's study some basic algebraic formula. The first one is a plus b whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. The next is a minus b whole square, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Next is a plus b plus c whole square, that is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times ab plus bc plus c. Okay. Next, a plus b whole cube. So this is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. We can also write this formula as a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay. And the next formula is a minus b whole cube. That is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. Also, we can write this formula as a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay, just multiply inside. Next, a square minus b square will give you a plus b into a minus b. The next formula is a cube minus b cube. So it is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. If you have minus over here, it will come plus over here. Okay. Next, a cube plus b cube will give you a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Here if we have plus, then here it will come minus. Okay. And at last, e raised to n minus b raised to n will give you a minus b into a raised to n minus 1 plus a raised to n minus 2 into b plus a raised to n minus 3b square and so on up to b raised to n minus 1. Okay. Now, let's study binomial theorem for expanding a plus b whole raised to n. So the binomial theorem is a plus b whole raised to n is what? nc0 a raised to n b raised to 0 plus nc1 a raised to n minus 1 b raised to 1 plus nc2 a raised to n minus 2 b raised to 2 and so on up to ncn a raised to 0 b raised to n. Okay, so we'll start with nc0 and we'll move up to ncn. Okay, first we'll take the highest power. Here we have n, so we'll take highest to a. So a raised to n and to b will write start from 0. Okay, now we will decrease the power of a. So from n it will become n minus 1 and we will increase the power of b. So from 0 it became 1 and will follow the same pattern. Okay, so at last you will get a raised to 0 over here and b raised to n over here. Okay. Now, in place of a, if you are writing 1, okay, so 1 raised to n, 1 raised to n minus 1 and 1 raised to 0, all will be 1, right? So, the formula for 1 plus b raised to n will become nc0 b raised to 0 plus nc1 b raised to 1 plus nc2 b square and so on up to ncn b raised to n. Okay. Now, the formula to find ncr is n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. Okay, nc1, the answer of nc1 is n. We can use this formula and we can derive this answer. Okay, so this is n factorial upon r factorial means 1 factorial and n minus r, this is n minus 1 factorial. Okay, like this. So this we can write it like this n factorial, we can write it like this n into n minus 1 factorial, right? And this 1 factorial is 1, this n minus 1 factorial as it is, these two will cancel. So your answer is n. Similarly, using this formula, we can find that nc0 is 1 and ncn is what? 1. Okay. Now, let's study a Pascal triangle. Okay, so we'll make a triangle shape. We'll start with 1, okay, and at the end terms we will write 1. So here 1, here 2, 1. Again write down 1 over here, add these two terms, so it will give you 2. Again write down 1 in the first and the last position, okay, add these two terms, so it will give you 3, add these two position, it will give you 3. Again 1 at last, add this 2, so it will give you 4. 6, add, so 4. Okay, similarly you can move further, so it will give you 5, 10, 10, 5. Now how we can use this Pascal triangle in the binomial expansion? So for example, if we need to find a plus b whole square, okay, using the binomial series, okay, this n is 2, so we'll start from 2c0 a square b raised to 0 plus 2c1. Now we'll decrease the power of a and increase the power of b. So a raised to 1, b raised to 1 plus 2c2 here a raised to 0 b square. Okay. Now the answer of this 2c0, 2c1 and 2c2 we can write it from this. Okay. So this is for n is equal to 2. This is for n is equal to 3. For n is equal to 4. For n is equal to 5. Right. So just write down the answer of 2c0, 2c1 and 2c2 from this, that is 1 to 1. So it is 1, so a square, here 2ab and at last here 1, so b square. So this is the formula for a plus b whole square. Similarly, we can write for a plus b whole cube. Okay, so it will give you 3c0 a raised to 3 b raised to 0 plus 3c1 a raised to 2 b raised to 1 plus 3c2 a raised to 1 b raised to 2 plus 3c3 here a raised to 0 and b raised to 3. Again all these 4 answers we will write it from this 1, 3, 3 and 1. Okay, so this is 1, so it will give you a cube plus the second answer is 3, so 3a square b. Okay, third answer is 3, so 3ab square and at last we have 1, so b cube. Right, so this is the formula for a plus b whole cube. Alright, so now let's study the formula to find the terms of a binomial series. Okay, a plus b raised to n is given to you. Okay, and we need to find any term. Okay, so the formula will be ncr a raised to n minus r b raised to r. Okay, so this will be the formula to find any term in the binomial series. Suppose if we want to find the middle term, okay, so it will depend on the n. Okay, so if your n is even number, okay, so your middle term will be n by 2 plus 1th term. Okay, and if your n is odd, okay, then your middle term will be n plus 1 upon 2th term and n plus 1 upon 2 plus 1th term. Okay, this will be your middle term. Now let's study one example. Expand x plus y whole cube using binomial theorem. Okay, so here we have x plus y whole cube. Right, here n is 3, so we'll start from 3. So 3c0 x raised to 3 y raised to 0. Okay, give highest power to x and start from 0. Now 3c1, here reduce the power of x and increase the power of y. So y raised to 1 plus 3c2, here we have x y square, 3c3 x raised to 0 y raised to 3. Okay, now we know this Pascal triangle. Okay, so this is 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay, we are solving for n is equal to 3. So this is for n is equal to 3. You can substitute this 4 values from over here. Okay, there is another method. You can use this NCR formula also to find this terms. Okay, now we'll just substitute it from the Pascal triangle. So you will get x cube plus 3c1 will give you 3. So 3x square y plus again 3xy square plus here 1, so y cube. Okay, so this is the formula for x plus y whole cube. Next, 5x minus 1 upon 5y whole raised to 5 using binomial theorem. Okay. Now here n is 5. So 5x minus 1 upon 5 whole raised to 5. So we'll start from 5c0. Okay. The first term 5x. So give the highest power 5 and this minus 1 upon 5y we will write it together. Okay. So it is 0. Now 5c1, okay, reduce this power and increase this power, okay, so it will give you 5x raised to 4. Here we have minus 1 upon 5y, okay, power 1 plus 5c2, 5x cube into minus 1 upon 5y square plus 5c3, here we have 5x square minus 1 upon 5y cube plus 5c4, 5x and here minus 1 upon 5y raised to 4 and at last term 5c5, here 5x raised to 0 minus 1 upon 5y raised to 5. Okay. Now we know the Pascal triangle. Okay, so this is 1 1 1, right? 1 2 1, here 1 3 3 1, then 1 4 6 4 1. Okay, and here we have 1, here 5 10 10 5 1. So this is for n is equal to 5. Okay, so in place of these terms, right, we'll write the answers 1 5 10 10 5 and 1. Okay, so what you will get here, the first will be 1, okay, and minus 1 upon 5y whole raised to 0, it will become 1. So we have 5x whole raised to 5. So this is 3125x raised to 5, okay, plus 5c1 is 5, okay. Now here 1 5 will get cancelled, so we have 5 cube, that is 125, okay, and x raised to 4, this minus 1 upon y, so we'll write minus 1 upon y over here. Okay, the answer of 5c2 is 10, so here we have 10. Okay, now here we have 5 cube, 5 square. Okay, so we have only 5 left in the numerator. Okay, x cube over here minus 1 upon y square. Next, the answer of 5c3 is what? 10. Okay, so it will become 10. And here we have 5 square, here we have 5 cube, so it will come 1 upon 5 in the denominator, x square over here minus 1 upon y whole cube over here. Okay, now the answer of 5c4 will become 5, so this is 5 into, now we have 5 over here, 5 raised to 4 over here. Okay, so it will become 1 upon 5 cube in the denominator, right? Here x and here we have minus 1 upon y whole raised to 4. And at last 5c5 is 1, 5x raised to 0 is 1. Okay, so we have minus 1 upon here 5y whole raised to 5. Okay, we'll simplify this further. Okay, so what you will get, 3125x raised to 5. Here we have negative sign. Okay, here what you will get, 625. Okay, x raised to 4 upon y plus here 50 x cube. Okay, and this minus 1 upon y whole square will become y square. Now negative sign. Okay, here we have 2x square upon y cube. Okay, now here 1 5 will get cancelled, so in the denominator we have 1 upon 25, right? X upon y raised to 4, and at last we have minus 1 upon 3125 y raised to 5. Okay, so this is the final answer. Now let's move to the next example. Find the coefficient of x raised to 4 in the expansion of x minus 2 whole raised to 6 and find its middle term. Okay, so in this question we are asked that we need to find the coefficient of x raised to 4 and x minus 2 whole raised to 6 is given to you. Okay, so here n is 6, a is x and b is given minus 2. We have the formula to find the nth term, that is NCR, a raised to n minus r, b raised to r. So we'll substitute this term. Okay, so it will give you 6CR. Okay, a is x, so x raised to 6 minus r minus 2 raised to r. Okay, Now we need to define what should be the answer of r. Okay, now in the question it is asked that we need to find the coefficient of x raised to 4. Okay, and here we have 6x raised to 6 minus r. Okay, so we need 4 over here, right? Therefore 6 minus r is equal to 4. So the answer of r should be what? 2. Okay, so we'll take r is equal to 2. Substitute over here, so you will get here the third term. Okay, so this is 6c2 x raised to 4 into minus 2 raised to 2. Now here we will use the NCR formula, that is n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. Okay, n minus r, that is 4 factorial. Here x raised to 4 and here minus 2 square will give you 4. Okay, we will simplify this. So t3. Okay, now the 6 factorial we can write it like this: 6 into 5 into 4 factorial upon here 2 factorial, that is 2. Okay, and this 4 factorial will write as it is x raised to 4 into 4. This 4 factorial will get cancelled. Okay, so here we have, okay, so here it 2 will get cancelled over here, so we have 5 into 6 into 2. Okay, so it will give you 60 x raised to 4. Right, so the coefficient of x raised to 4 is what? 60. Okay, next we need to find the middle term. Okay, now here n is equal to 6, a is your x and b is minus 2. Now you can see the n is even term. Okay, so your middle term will be n by 2 plus 1th term. Okay, so here substitute the answer of n. So 6 by 2, so 3 plus 1, that is 4th term. Okay, it will be your middle term. So we need to find t4. Okay, and we have formula like this: t r plus 1. Okay, so we need to take r as what? 3. Okay, so the formula is NCR, a raised to n minus r, b raised to r. Substitute all the values. Okay, so here you will get 6c3, a is x, so x raised to 6 minus 3 minus 2 raised to 3. Now again we will use this NCR formula, that is 6 factorial upon 3 factorial into 6 minus 3, so again 3 factorial. Okay, here we have x raised to 3 and minus 2 raised to 3 will give you minus 8. Now we'll simplify this. Okay, so on simplification you will get the answer of E4. Here 6 factorial, that is 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. Okay, this 3 factorial will simplify 1, that is 6. Okay, and here 3 factorial will get as it is this minus 8 into x cube. Okay, this 3 factorial will get cancelled, 6 will get cancelled. Okay, so we have 5 into 4 into 8. Okay, so it will give you minus 160 x cube. Right, so this is your middle term. So I hope you have understood throughout the session. Thank you for watching.